No, guys, we had to switch it over to another one. Switch it over to computer.
Again.
Sorry, Frank. Man, Frank, they keep cutting me on my main computer. They keep cutting. They keep cutting our feed off. And then when I try to put it back on, it lets me watch my own live feed. It won't let me uh, be on the other end of my live feed. So it's like, wow, what do I do? So what I did, and just in case that my main computer got a virus or they did something to it, I shut it down. I got my laptop out and hurry up and started going back live with that guy. So is this any better? Can you guys see and hear us? We're gonna have to work with this and hope it don't do the same thing with this. And like last time, they fried two computers last time on me, so I hope it ain't that. All right, I see everybody joining us again, man. Thanks, guys.
So crazy.
This shit's nuts. Why do they keep cutting us like this? Like it's nuts. We might need better lighting in here. We might need better lighting. Is that better? If you're gonna do that, turn that light off, the lamp off. All right, guys. Thanks for coming back. I forgot what we was. I know what we was talking about, but I forgot what I was saying.
Be able to like the video 3 times tonight.
Well, thank you all 3 times, bro. Mama. You like the lamp better? All right, me too. Switch it back. I do too, Kathy. I'm glad you said that. It was kind of bright. But how is everybody tonight before they cut us off again? And like I asked before, anybody got any ideas on what they want us to try while we're up here at the maze all night long in the freezing cold and the snow? With Burger Farm, we're just talking about you, buddy. Hey, man, it's good to see you on here. It wasn't nothing bad, by the way. It wasn't nothing bad. But I think Deb leaving you alone, she coming kicking my ass. Yeah, we're good. All right, there he goes. No, it's good. It's all good. You're a good dude. You always was, always will be, for sure. Um, New series trying to hook up with you. I I can't see it. It's like my laptop's way smaller than my main computer. How do you tolerate the cold? I don't. That's that's what we're going. That's another thing I might have to battle. It's going to be a Bigfoot series slash survival series out there into the woods because it's going to be down into like 30s, 28, 32. I don't know how cold is that exactly going to be, but it's going to be in the low 30s. And there's a couple inches of snow up there on the mountain. So we ain't even decided if we're going to pitch a tent when we get up there or if we're just going to walk around and keep warm, film all night long, which that'd be harder on the body. We got to have some kind of resting spot, some kind of place to go get warm and fill our stomachs up. So we're thinking about pitching a tent. Fred got these little tiny propane heaters we're thinking about taking a couple of them and putting them inside the tent. And while we're in there, turning them on, keep them warm, get something to eat, and then go back out and get cold again. What is it? You need a warm spot. Jill, there's no warm spots up there when it's cold. Up in the mountain, it gets cold. Man, it gets cold. Scotch and brandy helps. I hear you. I hear you, but I ain't trying to be drunk out there trying to chase Bigfoot down. That I might get my neck broke out there.
How much I got a body heater?
Yeah, fire. He got one of them little buddy heaters out there. We got two of them. We're gonna put in the tent and we're gonna use them. He took it back. At least we got one. Yeah, we got one heater in a little tent. Shit, it might be Brokeback Mountain out that bitch. Fred's the one squealing like the pig. She might be out there looking for me. She told me she gonna be looking, jumping out on rocks on me. She they sent her. I'm scared when it comes to that one. I think I'd rather go up with a whole family of Bigfoot than that. She scared me a little bit. Body heat helps. Yeah, and moving around and jumping jacks and walking around and filming up and down hills, that'll keep you warm too. We're gonna get a lot of filming done that night. Propane heaters actually do work intense. Been there, done that. That's cool, Alan. Good to know. Because we're definitely going down that road. We're definitely going down that road and take a couple extra propane tanks just in case we run out. And seal up in there and get warm, and then come back out and go at it again. Boot and socks and running shoes might help. Jill definitely got my running shoes on because I gotta be faster than him. And Mike too, if he comes along, he's definitely gonna be bait. Like I said, if it's in the like 38, Mike's gonna be out there. But if it gets colder than that, when are you doing this? The next series, the the very next video you see pop up will be the maze either
5,000 overnight.
doing good or going wrong or got life flighted out or Fred carried me out. You'll see the next video will be labeled some crazy shit. Believe that. Because we're definitely going out there. No, I don't take liquor because Deb would take it off from me if I take liquor out to the woods. She'll definitely show up if I take liquor to the woods. The light. It takes 8 tanks to last all night if I can. That's cool. That's cool to know. Jump Frank. Yeah, he probably will. He probably will. We bought the pizza tonight, Jeffrey Fred, or Triscuit or biscuit. I don't know.
Wait, y'all got pizza?
They order pizza and shit up there. I see Jean. Where my mom at? Did she find me yet? She's on here. You guys ain't got no other ideas you want us to do while we're out there. I done blew up my other computer. I don't know if it's what's going on with it. They keep shutting me down on it. I don't know if it's linked into there or what, but now I have to resort to the laptop and hope they don't do this to the laptop. It's definitely not the internet. The internet's fine. I'm looking. I can see the box from here. I got full signal. But it's been snowing, sleeting out there. That could have something to do with it too. I don't. I'm not sure. Picture of artwork, the maze, and the layout. Jill, did you see the old videos of the maze? There's videos up on my channel of what the maze looks like. I've been hijacked before, this ain't the first time. I lost two computers last channel over what we do, but we're still going. We're still doing what we're doing. We ain't stopped. Smear yourself with bacon grease. No, that'd be all bad, Woodburger. That would definitely shit. That would be interesting to watch if I wasn't on the other end, the one up on the tree. For sure. That'd be great content. Maybe we have to do that to Mike. Tie bacon around him and tie him to a tree and put a camera on him and see what happens. It'd just be funny to watch his reaction now. Let him Bigfoot come up and play with him. Don't let them shut you down. I never. This is second channel. We're still going. We're still doing what we do. But it seemed like now they switched it. They changed a little bit. They're everywhere we go. They're starting to cut the trees down, the forest down, or they're sealing up the cave, or it's so now we just shut our phones off and leave them in the car. Try to only take one phone with us just in case. But it's all bad. 66 with Woodburger. Wait, did she say 66 or 69? I think Pamela wanted 69 with Woodburger. Am I playing matchmaker on here, Pamela? They already won Mike. I know they like Mike. I don't know what it is. I like Mike too. He's funny. That's probably why they like Mike. They sit in the weeds and watch and do what he does and be scared and shit. They like Mike for some reason. They definitely come around when Mike's around a lot more. So I think that's why we used him as bait in the cave. Actually, go with Woodburger. Hey, Woodburger, anytime. I'm scared of his farm. I ain't going to Woodburger's farm because I definitely won't come back. He got a tribe that don't like people. At least my tribe a little bit friendly. They just throw rocks at you and shit. Woodburger farm. He got. I can't say that either. They're not that. If they was that aggressive, Woodburger farm wouldn't be Woodburger farm no more. But he got a lot of good videos. I like watching some of the activity he gets over there, especially when he put that live deer out there. Did you guys watch that? Yeah, he said they had to eat too. Oh, Kathy, you finally just now found us for the third time. I'm sorry about that, man. They keep shutting me down, and they won't let me go back to that same live feed. They're making me start a whole new one over again. But back to the maze. That maze is on my mind, guys. What we gonna do while we're there? We got like a lot of hours in the night in the cold to pass, and we need some shit to do. That's playing cards or sitting still. I'm not trying to sit still. No live animal bait. That sucks. We're gonna use Mike, Jill. Mike's the best bait you can get. He's funny. He squirms a lot, and he makes funny noises. That'll bring everything in. A soccer ball in the woods. Yeah, we might break our necks out there with all them rocks. He said that. What was that? Good to see you made it. Debbie, Jean. Well, why don't you bring me some? But I'm not taking none of this bait out there. You want me? You're trying to feed the coyotes and the mountain lions and the panthers, Bobby Joe. If you're on here, them ain't mountain lions. Them pictures, me and Well was talking. Them pictures you got, that isn't a mountain lion. That's a full-grown panther. They've been around here for a long time. About 4 years ago, I seen one. I chased one on my quad, not knowing what it was. It, it turned out it was a panther. We definitely have panthers in this area. So Bobby Joe, if you're watching, man, you need to invest in a little $30. I even need to take my own advice. Trust me, but I need to get, and you need to get one of them little $30 bottles of bear spray, just in case, because you have panthers, coyotes up there, and you're walking around up there around by yourself in that area. It's not safe. You definitely need one of them around your hip. Hey, real mama, I see that Bodine up there right out of the corner of my eye. See, ma, what you started? I'm gonna have to get that on the shirt now. Black Panthers are definitely up there. They're definitely up there. Bird Lady, you had a panther in the video that you did not see a while ago. You were lucky that time. Yeah, I know. They're in the area where you're talking about, the area that I seen up there, or in between Bigfoot, Bigfoot land and the ravine, the maze. It's all in between all that, but they're definitely in there. They know my name. They love my name, not that name. And Maria got them calling me cupcakes. That's just as bad. But it's definitely going to be an interesting trip. It definitely is. I'm kind of scared, nervous, and excited all at the same time, and just want to get the shit over with. Because man, that's not something I'm ready for. Guys, there 51 people watching and 11 likes. I know this is probably the third time you hit that like button, but it wouldn't help to hit the fourth. Ain't doing nothing else, but you're already typing on the keyboard. You might as well just hit the like button. 50 people and only 14 likes. Hey, Mark, you better get on them. You see that? Jill? I'm just playing, guys. I'm just playing. You can hit the down. You can hit the thumbs down on the button if you want. But thanks, Mary. That means a lot, Kathy. That definitely does. That's why we're here, man. That's what keeps us going. That's why I went back out there. Did you guys see that damn bug out bag I found? There's all kind of shit underneath that tarp. I pulled it back. There's a garbage bag with the battery or the radios. There was lights in there. There was clothes, food. There's all kind of shit inside there. There goes Mary with that Bodine. I liked it 4 times already. Thanks, man. That means a lot. It's still going up there. I probably got about 7 or 8 dislikes by now, but I, thanks anyway. I appreciate even the dislikes. That helps something. You know, won't let me like it my phone until it's over. Oh, that's cool. And Mary, don't listen to my mom. She's a bad influence. She'll get you in trouble. My mom would definitely get you in trouble. Trust me. Don't listen to her. Yeah, it is someone's survival kit. I was going through it now, just in case something does go down around, like shit's been talking about, or people on that YouTube internet been talking. They better beat me to that Fallout bag, cause it's going with me, along with the rest of my Fallout shit. It's going to add to the collection. But that I wouldn't like somebody find my shit and then come and take it. I know somebody about to say that, so I'm gonna beat you to it. Before you start talking shit, I ain't gonna take it. I already took it when I found it the first time. So don't even start. Don't start, guys. Right, Mary? All right, Kathy. But she's a troublemaker, though. Don't listen to her. My mom will get you in trouble. Ain't it, ma? With your name calling. Yeah, it is. It definitely, you're right about that, ma. Do you broke down tracks sometimes? I don't know. I can understand the feelings. You should have you. What? There goes the Bodine. Jethro Bodine. That's where it came from. See, ma?
Real tough. So you should try to have your mom come alive one night.
I know, man. They know too. They know it's in good fun. That's why we do this every Friday night, just to come on here, have fun, talk about Bigfoot, talk about how their day was, how my day was. Fuck, we could talk about whatever. It doesn't really matter on this channel, but mainly about Bigfoot and what we're going to do for the week, what's going to happen for the week, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and whatever else. That's basically what Friday Night Live's all about. That's why I started it. Oh, you just subbed. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. What's on the wall? On the dream catchers back there? Is that what you're talking about? The men in black are coming real soon. Okay, Gene. Yeah, right, Mary. That's all we're here to do. Hang out, have a good time. Friday night. We're about to go do this challenge. Keep our word that you guys. We're gonna keep our word to you guys. I'm kind of nervous about doing it, but you guys ain't got any ideas on what you want us to do out there while we're out there? You know what the maze looks like. Any ideas you want us to try? Jill, I'm taking we'll be up that way up the Bigfoot land. So I'm taking the peanut butter and the apples and all that stuff. I ain't forget about you. We're still going to leave a little treat out there for them in your name. I'm gonna let them know that that came from you. They definitely know that. So cameras and batteries, they're out. I got you, Alan. Lights, cameras, and batteries. That's what we're pretty much packing in one tent. Lights, cameras, batteries, in one tent is what we're taking out there. You need my PO box. I keep saying it. I gotta pay for it. I got everything filled out. Everything's in there. Now I just gotta take the money down and pay for it. As soon as I can get the money in there, I'll get it in there. Um, I tell you what, I'll make you a promise. The PO box will be in one of the videos in the next series from the May. I will have it posted in one of them videos. I can't say which video yet, but before the end of that series, I definitely will have a PO box for you guys. You can start your fan mail through there, send your old equipment, whatever. They might enjoy what? Pineapples? Yeah, but them are expensive. just to set out there for Bigfoot to eat. I might keep it for myself. It is Thanksgiving and Christmas. We're doing a lot of cooking and baking around here. I'll send in a couple of weeks. It camera. What? Oh, Pamela, I'll get it. I'll get it. That's nice of you. That's cool. That's what I mean about you guys. Every time we hit a brick wall, every time something happens with us, every time we fall down, you guys are definitely there to pick us up. And that's what that's why we're still here. We done got hacked twice. We had a lot happen. A lot happened from possession to shit. I mean, a lot happened. A lot of knockdowns, and every time we got knocked down, you guys was there to pick us up. And real shit for a second, that means a lot to us. I mean, I can't say there's not any words to express what that means. And that's real shit. Donations for those night vision cameras. Yeah, it'd be nice, man. But hey, we'll get it. Everything comes in time. I mean, we'll only get better in time and stronger as it goes. But we'll get what we need. XMLT6 flashlights as they can use rechargeable batteries or three AAA batteries. They throw out a ton of light. I might have to check that out, Robert Morgan. Write that down for me. Why you write that down for me before it goes up. I'm gonna definitely look into that, Robert. I'm for the trip because that's mainly our main problem is light. We need more lights, more lights, more lights, and batteries, of course, but mainly lights so you guys can see. We can see pretty good, but the camera don't pick up as well as we want with the lights that we have. So we definitely got lights coming. We're gonna get some lights for sure, without a doubt. We want you guys to see this journey because we ain't gonna do this journey for nothing. I mean, me and Fred gonna put in a lot of effort into this freezing cold to spend the night into this maze. So, man, I guess it is what it is, and we gotta do what we gotta do. It's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a journey. But I'm gonna check into them lights. The cheese is old and moldy. Okay. Real mama, they definitely know when you're armed. We put that to the test a few times. There was a time, like our first camp, no, it was like the second camp out. We took Dustin with us. He has a permit to carry a gun. He brought his 9mm out there, and they was totally different from when we usually go out. They never show hostility. They never show where they want us away from them. They never pushed us out like that. And when Dustin was down there with that gun, they didn't want us in there whatsoever at all. And then after a while they just pretty much scattered off and they just left and we ain't heard nothing the rest of the night. And then the next camp time we camped in the same spot, no gun, no weapons, pretty much nothing, no shelter. We was pretty much out on the rock around the bonfire, and we had so much activity of Bigfoot, coyotes, paranormal activity. We heard record player music playing out in the distance. It sounded like it was all around us for about 45 seconds. You hear some old antique ancient record player music just playing in the forest. That's some terrifying shit. That's what I'm not ready for because it was not even 20. It was like a half a mile from where we're camping at, where we had these encounters. them woods right there up there by the maze. That's why we only went there one time this past summer because that place it just gives you bad vibes. You hear bad sounds. It's creepy, and that place scares me. Worse. So this is probably the last time I'm going to try some dumb shit like that in this area.
Mm.
You better take a can of Crisco oil. Here he goes with that Brokeback Mountain shit.
And yo, you already know I've been waiting for this shit. We was promoting it.
We definitely got to do it. We'll see the light or smoke. That's a good idea, Bruce.
That's about that from the fire next
Yeah,
things we're going
yeah.
to heat back and go back out the house.
We're going to be inside the maze, definitely, and build the fire right out of the entrance where the smoke will roll out, and we're back in. Good idea, Bruce. That's definitely we're definitely gonna keep that in mind. Or maybe we got small enough tent, stick the tent up into the maze, into the back of the maze, and he got a propane heater. We can set that in there in the back of it, and the fire in the front of it, and we're in the middle. That's a plan. We got a plan, but we're just gonna do it. We just got to do it. Fred, what is that sticking out of your head? Are you growing horns?
This one from a unicorn. Yeah. See, Kim got it, the unicorn. Just a little horny.
He acts like him too. He acts just like that kid from the Little Rascals too.
Yeah, I need to be in the back, not the front.
Yeah, the maze will shield from the wind. And the walls, the rock face is pretty high up, and we'll be in the maze in the out of the wind. So it shouldn't be too bad, but it's going to be cold. There's snow up there. I hope we find some footprints up there so we can track, see what happens in, see what happens, what we follow, see what we can get into. We're definitely going to get into something up there. Fred always finds something for us to get into, get in trouble with up there. So if he sees eyes shine, he runs for it. It don't even matter if it got light or not, flashlight.
Yeah, I realized that the one day
I'm the only one with the flashlight. I say, Fred, there's eye shine right there. He's already going up around looking for it with no flashlight. I said, Fred, I got the light, man. He's still going after it. It's like it's gonna be a trip. This is gonna be a trip. I'm hoping Mike gets to go with us, but I ain't going there until we get to go. You know any Native American words? A few, just a few. I'm hoping that's the only thing that whips through that maze is the wind. Because if a Bigfoot whips through that maze, there's only one way in and one way out. There's many ways for them. They can drop in on us. It's like a 20, 15, 20-foot drop. They can drop in on us front and back, box us in. I mean, even if a bear walks in through the maze, the front of it, and walks back into us, we have no way out. There's many scenarios of something going wrong. I done thought it out, guys. There's many things that can go wrong with us inside this damn maze, but we going we're going to we're gonna go ahead and do it. The bears already should be underground by now. Yeah, they should be inside logs because they can't get underground. They done sealed all that shit off. Hopefully they found some hauled out logs to get into. And all the bears, black bears, should be pretty well migrating right now. So we shouldn't have to worry about no bear. The only thing we really got to worry about is Bigfoot, bobcat, panthers, mountain lions, shit like that. Coyotes, the main sneaky little fuckers. Them are the main ones you really got to worry about. A whole pack of 30 of them will creep in on you before you even know the first one's there. Make sure you take some flares with you. The bears will dig their own hole. You're right, Mom. But we ain't got no flares, and I ain't really got the money to go buy none. So we're just going. We got some lights. We got some batteries. We got some cameras.
That's about it.
We going in there and spend the night in the maze. Yeah, you said a mouthful. Coyotes, man. When it comes to them things, they're unpredictable. They're very, very unpredictable. You never know what a coyote they're liable to do anything. That's just what a coyote does. I can't stand them myself, but hey, you're right about it, Bruce. That is more than you're so right. When it comes to keeping them back if a Sasquatch gets too close, turn your camera on. Watch how fast he backs up. It's like a machine gun to a Bigfoot. They will back off. You turn that camera on. Turn it off and set it down, walk away for about 15, 20 minutes, and it'll start up again. Grab that camera, watch how fast they disappear on you. Mr. Willis is right. The first defense, number one defense to a Bigfoot, pull that camera out. There she is. Going on, Bigfoot. I see you Bigfoot. Bobby Joe, I see you finally made it. My fault. You just woke up. Yeah, nah, you ain't missed nothing. We was talking about you. You're gonna have to go back and watch all 4 videos and catch up. And you're gonna have to watch the first video to understand what I mean by all 4 videos. Keep that in mind, Bobby Joe. What's it look like? You must be new to the channel, Mr. Crusader.
Not getting the sound again.
Alfalfa. Can you guys hear us? They're saying they're having problems with our sound. Are you guys hearing us pretty good? Frank, you should check out that shirt. We're getting one coming up about the bats, about that time in the cave. One of the shirts are gonna be about that. That's cool. We must have low glitch there for a minute. Bring them a little toy. Well, I got some marbles. I'm gonna bring them with the food, with the peanut butter, with the apples and all that. Little like a little Easter basket for 'em, so to speak. And what my mom did. Yeah, he sure is, Crusader. I watch him all the time. Bobby Joe, while I was thinking about it, me and Weldon was talking about that picture about the mountain lion you got a picture of. That thing, I'm pretty sure that was a panther that you had an encounter with chasing that deer. You need to get yourself some bear spray. It's only like 25, $30. Carry it on your waist just in case. You never know when you run across anything, a bear, coyote, mountain lion, panther, they're all in there, and they're all predators. And you never know when you might get a happy Bigfoot want to jump on you walking out there by yourself. It's just not safe. You might want to get some bear spray and be on the safe side with it. And tell Weldon, I said, hey, he need to get out there with us. I've been trying to get him out there. I told him today or yesterday I seen him to get out there with us. But what Bird Lady say, take some different berries such as strawberries, blackberries. That's a good idea. We can stop on the way out and grab some. So at least strawberries. I think blackberries and all them berries are out of season. They'll probably be hard to get. Strawberries is too, but you can get them all year long. Um, are you going to roast some marshmallows? Probably, probably. Go back and read my suggestions of what bring after this is over. I definitely will, Mary. Cinnamon rolls. They won't make it to the woods.
Mhm.
When it comes to cinnamon rolls, honey buns, it's not gonna make it to Bigfoot. I'm not gonna say here lie and say it's going to. Bread, yeah, they might like a loaf of bread. I'm not trying to take a whole buggy cart out there. We gotta hike this like a few miles into the woods. Yeah, I'm not taking no chocolate out there. Peanut butter, stuff like that, apples, just basics, marbles. I'll film it. You guys will see everything that we leave, and then we'll come back, check it out, see what happened, see what they did with it. When you leave the food, a couple, I can't see, do a couple bends or a little structure.
Sure.
I can do that. Bananas, that's a good idea. Cinnamon candy, they definitely they love that cinnamon candy. But the only thing about that cinnamon candy, I gotta walk through the forest for like 3 weeks picking up the little red wrappers. They're all through the forest after I leave. One bag of cinnamon candy, they everywhere. The whole forest is covered with them wrappers. It's like they're walking around just eating cinnamon candy, dropping the wrappers in the forest everywhere, all through the forest. It's pretty cool to see, but at the same time, I gotta go back there and find them and pick them all up. But I thought about it. I'm gonna get him some more cinnamon. I'm just gonna, yeah, that's what I was gonna get ready to say. I was gonna unwrap them, put them back in the wrapper, and give it to them unwrapped already, and they can eat it like that. I like the cinnamon red hots too. I'm gonna get. It seemed like they like the cinnamon candy because they took it and it was everywhere. So I'm definitely going to take some more up there to them and leave that layout for them. Them guys are talking about wrapping Fred up in cinnamon butter and letting him run through the woods. You guys are trying to get Fred ate. Try to send candles. Yeah, but that'll draw animals in that you don't want, like raccoons, coyotes, mountain lions. I'm trying to keep them predators away. Um, yes, you don't want other predators. But yeah, that's what I was saying, Yorkshire. It's you definitely have to watch. There's got to be a medium that where it don't leave off that much of a smell that will bring them in while we're there. I wonder if a picture could be taken on the older wind-up film cameras that doesn't have electronics or I don't know. That's a good question. What was that? That was definitely a good question. They don't leave off that sound every time you either turn it on. As soon as you turn it on, you hear that loading up sound, or every time as soon as you take the picture, it makes it's always got that sound. It'd be badass to find something that don't emit sound. Just take a picture. They love the peanut butter. Yeah, that's what I hear, Bruce. I'm gonna get them some. I'm gonna take 2 jars out for them. I'm gonna take the crunchy and the non-crunchy and see which one they take the most of, or the crunchy and the creamy and see which one they take the most of. You're all the way out there in Australia. I bet it's hot out there. Right now, I wish I was out there in Australia with you. Man, we got snow out there, freezing. The wind cuts you like a knife. It's it's cold out there. Know what booger to go? Maybe that. Oh yeah. Oh damn, they're talking about that. Um, a plot watcher is what you want. Someone said a plot watcher doesn't make noise. That's I'm gonna have to look plot. What's that? Plot watcher. I never really heard of that. Performing plot watcher. I'm gonna have to look into that, see what that more about what that is. What's a plot watcher? Google that for me. They said a plot watcher don't emit sound like a camera when you're taking pictures and everything. How you turn it on and makes that kind of upload sound. But they say plot watchers. Um, it takes a pic however long you don't set it for. I don't know the plot watchers are there.
But watch your camera. Huh.
That's a pretty good idea. How much are they?
It looks like a trail cam.
There's something like a trail cam. It's only for during the day. But even though you can catch them early in the morning and in the evening coming out, and it's for some reason they got a good picture all of a sudden, didn't it? 170 bucks.
And this one's 380. I just think I'm really good.
Oh, they're all like their cams. There's no handheld
They're
one,
all like- they're all from-
and they're called plot watchers.
Yeah, well, that's really
Thanks, guys. I'm gonna have to definitely check into that. They said they started 170 bucks. That was 170 bucks. I'm definitely gonna have to look into them. If they don't emit no sound, that's the key thing right there. That's what you want. It's what Spy Point. Alan says Spy Point sells them too. Send me an address. I will send you one. Um, you do enough, Bruce. Bruce, you do more than enough, man.
One place to watch it.
They got one that you can watch from your phone wherever you're at while that's setting out. That's pretty badass. But yeah, Bruce, you definitely do enough, man. More than enough. It seems like Bruce, I ain't even gonna get into it, but you definitely do a lot. I couldn't even. We'll get it together. We'll get it together. But thanks, Bruce. Motion activated would be the best. Yeah. The PowerPoint sound like a good idea. Have you cooked the rooster yet? Um, the same goes with those chew sticks. You find evidence. Yeah, I see chew sticks all the time. And on bark is the motion activation that makes the noise. Yeah, you're right, Laura. It emits that sound right before it even like flashes or takes a picture. It emits some kind of sound. That's why we're looking at them ones that they was talking about. How did dog chew hides? How about dog chew hides? Oh, I got you. Good idea. But you think they would go for that? Dog chew hides? I mean, I got a couple dogs around. I could definitely take one out there and see if they like it or not. But it's an idea. Some animals can't do cinnamon. Cookie loves cinnamon, but Bigfoot really likes it. They like it. Every time I take it out there, I gotta go for a couple of weeks picking up the wrappers out through the forest. Jeff, if you want to feed, please go natural. Definitely Woodburger Farm. That's what I was telling them. Other than the cinnamon, I know, but like peanut butter, bread, just stuff like apples, bananas. You're right. You're definitely right about that. You're definitely right about that. Strawberries, but they definitely do like the cinnamon. That Woodburger Farm. They definitely like that cinnamon candy, the little round candies. That's really outside. That's the only outside of the natural. That's really the only thing that I leave them is them little cinnamon candies. Bruce, I understand. Um, I never really heard of them, but uh, later on, if you want, I am me, and I'll get you my address, and we'll get it together. We'll get it together to see if it works. I'll set it out there and leave it all day long. See what happens with it. For M&Ms, good idea. Good idea. I set out my cams up so they point at each other at different angles. So that yeah, we did that too on our first camp out. That works pretty good. That works better than average. Who? What it could? I forgot. I love you, moderators. You moderators are great. You make my job so much easier.
You want to do it, pretty good for you.
Reese pieces. You're getting a little bit more off of the unnatural. Like the the M&Ms is pushing it to leave for a gift. You know, it's still candy, it's still sugar, and you really shouldn't be giving them too much sugar because when you stop giving them all that sugar, they're gonna come back. They're gonna be mad going through them sugar withdrawals. They see you up there and you ain't got no sugar for them. It could be a bad idea to be giving them sugar. So Woodburger Farm, he might be right. Actually, Woodburger Farm probably is right, and I shouldn't be giving them sugars like that. You should just stick to the natural sugars, like in the oranges and apples and so forth. So Yeah, that's another good point with Burger Farm. Once a wild animal loses teeth, he pretty much dies. He can't fend for himself. So that's another thing to think about. That's a good thing to bring to my attention. Thanks on that one. That's something I didn't even think about. They can't survive once they lose their teeth out there. So Bobby Joe says it totally was a mountain lion, Jeff. It was huge. It wasn't a mountain lion. It was a panther. Mountain lions are not black, and they're not a foot wide. It's a full-grown panther out there. Get some bear spray, get some bear mace. It's like 25, $30. Keep it clipped to you just in case. Just in case. It's always better to be safe than sorry, especially you're always out there every day walking by yourself. Get some bear mace walking out there because they're just ain't them cats. There's coyotes and black bears and everything else on top of the unknown. So make sure, Bobby Joe, you get some bear spray or pepper spray or something that sprays a large amount at one time and keep it clipped to you. Facts, he was know nothing about that man there. Yeah, but if that's just something they can get. Yeah, you're right. I got you. He definitely is, Mary. He's education. That's why I watch him. He definitely with Burger Farm know what he's talking about, guys. Right. You're right about that. Give me some pop. No, not all tribes, but he's right. Definitely. That's like you. If you're in the woods and you're dependent on one source of food every day, you go to that one source of food. Then all of a sudden, that one source of food dries up, and and you're so used to going to that one place to go get food. Where else you gonna go get food? That's all you know. And then when you do show up without food, yeah, mind you, and the person you're with, they could go pretty bad. So I mean, Woodburger Farm does got a lot of good points, a lot of valuable they take in consideration of that. So can't argue with that. And I definitely that when I'm package out to them that runs on 8 AA batteries. What's that? Right, right, Marianne, right. I don't know if they taste store bought nuts or not, but I can definitely try. They would be knocking on your doors, right? Where my plate at? It's Thanksgiving. Give me a piece of that turkey in there. Knocking on my window and shit. Why you got bird in there? You leave me some peanut butter out here. Got that big ass bird. You said, bring that turkey out here. I can already see Bigfoot knocking on the door. Hey, you gonna give me some peanut butter? You just got bird in there. I see pumpkin pie on the table. Shit. Hey, it might be bad. It might be all bad. They're like, they are pretty good. Thought it was awesome. You shared that. Yeah, it definitely was. That's why it's so expensive though. Lord, I'm glad you mentioned that. That's why I don't eat nuts that much unless I go pick them up on my own. Them, man, even the pistachios are expensive. They want a fortune for them. Fortune for them. It's
about a bug mustache.
And it's a peanut. It's wow. Why they want so damn much for a damn peanut? All right, Jill. I hope you feel better. I hope you definitely feel better.
Right.
Everybody's getting that flu.
You got any
getting
messages
that
for
bug.
Mike? Mike
No,
been
that's
asking about you.
Julie.
Oh, yeah, what's Julie?
You talking about Julie? That's Jill.
That's the
But
person.
I hope you get overcome that flu. That bug, it's knocking everybody down. You have a good night, Jill. Everybody telling Jill good night. But Karen said she fed them for years, just thought she was birds until they left me a gift stick with my garage door. They left me a weird gift too. I never seen nothing like it before ever. It was a bone. It was about a foot long, and the top of the bone it was stuffed down with grass sticking off the top of the bone, and it was weird. I put pictures up on the Facebook page Into the Woods with Jeff. Most of you guys already seen it, but for the couple that didn't, you guys can go ahead over Into the Woods with Jeff on Facebook and check them pictures out. It's there's a lot of good pictures over there. I dropped my flu shot. Did you? No, no. It seems like every time I get the flu shot is when I get the flu. The one time I get the flu shot, no, don't matter if it's 10 years from now. I'll never get the flu, and then the one time I turn around and get the flu shot, then I'm sick for 2 weeks. So I try to avoid that flu shot. It seems like it's bad for my health, right? I, I understand completely, Pamela. I stay away from them shots, especially if it got to do with flu. I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. Get a bag of marbles. I already got the marbles. I got they're not marbles, they're the glass rocks for aquariums. I got a few of them I'm gonna leave out there for them. Don't get me started on vaccines. I already know, Kim. I already know. I did my homework on them too. I'm I don't let's just say I'm not getting a flu shot. It seems like every time I already said every time I get one, I get the flu. So I just do without. Good to see you on there, Vincent. Yeah, we're back in shape. We're getting back up in there, getting ready for this overnighter. We're definitely hanging in there. We ain't even gonna talk about them Lakers. We ain't gonna talk about them Lakers at all. Anything I messed up, right? It's not live viruses. That's what they say, Laura. They say it's not, but um, who's to say? Who's to say really? I mean, you understand what I'm saying without having to say it. Elderberry is antiviral sweet, Violets and garlic are good too. So, yeah, they are good. When they're in season, we have a lot of elderberry bushes around here. Dora, you get the flu shot? You lost me on that one, Laura. I mean, I understand it, kinda. I get the shot to protect the people. Vincent, you see what Vincent says? I hear you, Frank.
Sure, Frank.
I hear you, Frank.
All right, man, on Facebook.
I feel the same way, Frank.
I'm not taking Cindy. Don't talk like that.
Says who?
Right.
When we camped up 100 years ago,
I ain't spoken for
we
you.
put Big River Rocks up. Yeah, like that camp spot I found the other day up there by the waterfalls. That little looked like a little fire pit and everything with the big river rocks. It was pretty cool. A lot of people have egg white allergy, so can't get shot. Okay. To attack me, he was light, tan, and massive. The first incident I was walking up into the bushes. Huge black cat. That's what I'm saying, Bobby Joe. You definitely need that pepper spray or that bear mace at least, because you're in the area where there's a bunch of cats, and that sounds like a hunting ground for Bigfoot. So you really need to be on the watch. She's pretty hot. Well, you're gonna have to bring her when you come down for that visit, Vince. Bring her with you when you come down for that visit, Vince.
All right, me on Facebook.
You about to come to the woods with us. Come from England and hit the woods with us. Sleep bags are charmed. I'll carry, but it works. Random comment about it. Random comment to get everyone to change the subject. Basically, bird straight stronger than mace or pepper spray. Yeah, that's what Lord. That's what I was telling Bobby Joe. She need to get a hold of, cause she's always walking out in that forest by herself, and she likes going out there taking pictures of different things she sees, and she sees a lot. But at the same time, there's a lot of predators in her area, so she need to get some kind of bear mace. It's only like $25, $30 a can, and it fastens right to you, right to your belt buckle. It's good to have close by and arm's reach. So yeah, they definitely do, Bruce. They definitely do. They live right with them. Tell the truth, Fred. My mom's telling
I can be. That's the truth.
her.
I can be. I can be.
I had one, and I was going up the Bigfoot land, and it blew up on me. The engine blew up. Actually, the engine on my quad blew up going up the Bigfoot land. A week after, the engine on my car blew up going up to the cave on the other side of the mountain. That mountain would take an engine and just spit it out. So we in between right now.
That's black and mild wood tip wine, not cherry.
All right. That would be awesome to use, whatever you ever do with the one you left up there on the mountain. What are you talking about? The what? Yeah, that's the one that got blew up. That's what I'm talking about. See, he know what up. That's the quad that I need to get a new one. I had to walk a long ways when that quad blew up. It seemed like as soon as I made it to the top of that mountain, the whole way up to the top of that mountain, it just shut off and locked up. The wheels locked up, drug me like 20 feet. I just rolled it over into the weeds and walked away from it. I was done. I was so done, mad, irritated. My car went, my quad blew up. It's like, what's next? What's going to happen next? I couldn't do it no more with it. It's like everything was against me. Somebody was sabotaging all my machinery, and it was. It's like shit, but we're still going at it. We're still going at it. Just leave my vehicles alone. Quit blowing my shit up. Shit gets expensive after a while. It wasn't a bad day. It was a sabotage. When I go out on my quad, every other ride, I check the oil in it. All right. Every other ride. When I go out there, I took it up there. There was completely no oil up there inside the engine. That it didn't leak out the bottom. The plug was still in it. It was sabotaged. Without a doubt, that bike was 100% sabotaged. No oil. It's cold in January. January and February is going to be the coldest point of the year month, and they're calling for 48 inches this year. It's going to be a cold, snowy winter this year, and we're still going to hit the mountains. We ain't going to stop going into the mountains. That's when you can actually find some footprints and track them. Last year, we found some good prints and tracked a good 2 miles before they disappeared into them rocks. That's how we found Bigfoot land. While I'm thinking about it, Bobby Joe Weldon. Well, I told Weldon Weldon knows where Bigfoot land is. Keep that secret. Don't tell nobody where Bigfoot land is, because once they start finding out, that's when the trees and forest starts getting cut down. So keep that a secret. You can only write so many words in a paragraph or here. I already know, Bobby. Yeah, they no, actually they don't. Me and Fred had an experience with a Bigfoot right after my two uncles came. That we were down in the bottom of the ravine, and me and Fred was down there at the bottom of the ravine filming, and my two uncles came in on quads down this old riverbed, this old creek bed, came down to us and shut their quads off and was talking to us for about 10 minutes. And then they started the quads up and started up over the other side of the ravine up the mountain. And as soon as my uncles made it up to the top with their quads and started out the dirt road, I heard them. They said my name. I swear they hollered my name twice. Hey, hey, Jeff. They heard that like
they was in trouble too. Like
yeah,
yelling like for help.
They hollered my name. It's the same tribe we've been messing with for 4 years, but they hollered my name twice, like they thought it was me leaving off on the quad or something. We was still down in there, and they said my name. It echoed the whole way through the mountains. That it was amazing, and we didn't have no cameras on. Me and just got done leaving my uncles. We was talking about it, and that happened. They actually said my name. That was that was amazing. Oh shit, Kathy. Yeah, you won't hear me complain one more time. But you ain't outside in it. You ain't about to go outside in between two cold rocks in the snow and sit in it for 12 hours. But I understand, Kathy. It's
Man,
3 degrees.
says at the start of summer. Yo, give me a ticket, man. I'm coming down.
Where?
Vincent.
Vince. Wow. Started the summer.
Started the summer.
Shit. We're at the start of the winter.
I need to repeat it last summer, man. I didn't do too well.
Oh yeah, you're getting it good right now. Minnesota is getting hit. It's cold, and you got some snow coming.
We're 20 day every day.
Right. We're coming down to visit you. Hell with you coming visiting us.
Yeah, don't come here, man. It's cold.
It's cold here. Sound like the party's at your house.
Parties at your house.
Send us the tickets. We on our way.
Make sure the one way we ain't come back.
Yeah, that's everybody bitches about I'm gonna work on that slower pan, and it's really not even me. It's the camera on the mount that I have, and I just need a better mount. I need a better camera mount. All will get better. All will come. That's what I said, man. Hey, man, if something happens, I disappear.
Don't look for us at Vincent's.
Don't go to Vincent's. Don't check at Vincent's.
We ain't there.
We will not. Refuge status.
Believe it.
I hear you, Vince.
Yeah, out. Hot and cold.
Yeah, Bobby Jared, that is crazy. I'm also stuck on the island at the moment. Oh, you're stuck on the island at 3 degrees. Shit, you better be stocked up with food out on that island. She's stuck in the island. I think she said Minnesota. That'd be the first place I look. Yeah, right. Surreal. That's crazy. Northern Minnesota. I thought we had it bad here in Pennsylvania. But we're gonna have a bad one this year. Minnesota gets hit pretty much any time of the year out there. Vincent said 85 out there. Hey man, you ain't gotta tell us no more. Just send us tickets. We ready to go, Vince.
He wants to help make it with you.
What's going on, Cynthia? Good to see you all. I'm in Jackson, Minnesota, and it's cooling down here. I don't know.
Should try to come talk to your friend, Vincent.
It was cold today. I think it was about 34, 33 today. Hey, better late than never. But it's good to see you on there, though. Yeah, how is the wildfires? Anybody over there in California? Anybody? I mean, them wildfires. I've been seeing them on the news. They get that shit under control. It seems like they ain't even try to put that shit out. They're supposed to be flying over a helicopter putting it out. I seen a lady with flamethrowers making a line across there and shit. Like, what are they doing? Burning the woods down? Are they doing this on purpose? They trying to keep warm. They trying to keep the whole California warm with a bonfire. They need to get them fires under control and get them California fires out. Man, they're killing a lot of people, a lot of animals, a lot of wildlife, a lot of homes. Man, I feel sorry for them people. There goes Gene. Like I told you, wrap yourself up. That. Oh yeah, I got you. What are you guys doing on that couch? Get in the woods. We definitely are, Cynthia. That's what we was talking about. We're getting ready to do that promise we made to everybody. We're hitting that maze overnight in the snow, and it's calling for low 30s all night long. So
There you go. I'm down with it. She gotta be bad though.
hey, right? Sound like a plan right there, Vince. I know. They probably traveled. All the animals probably traveled up out of there. They're pushing through the mountains. They're coming one of these directions. You only got a couple ways to go. They're going to follow the mountain region out. The ones that survived, all the animals that survived, they're migrating out of there. Yeah. Hey, Ma, we're trying to take a trip. It sounds like a good vacation.
But sounds like next vacation.
I'll be in the Montana in their days. Cynthia's cold. And in Montana, it's cold. It's cold here. It's just that time of year, guys. It's winter's here, setting in. Everybody's bragging about highs 75, 80. Shit. This cold weather knock you down. It cuts you like a knife. That wind blows. It blows right through you. Right, Kathy? Or at least a priest to marry some people around here. It's like a dating connection on here and shit. We need to get. No, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say something about Gene, but his beautiful wife would come and hunt me down. So, Gene's wife, how you doing? The squats is on Miami Beach.
This one New City.
I don't know. I can't confirm that. For the holidays, yeah, I hear you. But it's cold for the holidays. Minnesota is a lot colder. So when I go with you, yeah, but he's right there at the foot of the mountain. If you notice, them beaches run right off the mountain down into the right out into the water. There's always mountains around. Ground door coming down off the mountains. He's got mountains all around, beautiful beaches, but them beaches are running off of the mountain, the base of a mountain. When are you guys going to go into that new cave you found? Goddamn Gene. Listen, how awesome and beautiful.
She wants to be with it. Some people are events.
Yeah. Hey guys. Right, Gene? Right, Kathy? Pamela said hi.
It's Fred. Just Fred. FRED. Soon.
Mary, the next video will be at the maze.
Before next week's live.
Yep. It'll be the next video and before next week's live. For sure.
So next week's live, we want y'all on there talking about these videos.
It's going to be an interesting video. You definitely want to check that out. And check out them t-shirts, guys. There's a few different ones. And check it. There's stuff on the front and the back. You got to flip them around and check each one out. There's different sayings on each one.
All right, Woodburger.
Yeah, we're getting ready. We're getting ready to head out to Woodburger Farm. Any last statements, guys? Any last suggestions before we cut out? Before we end this Friday Night Live? I'm getting kind of hungry. Kind of came home and went straight to it.
Yeah, I'm on Team Cassie 28. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple shirts. Check out them shirts. We got Team Fred, Team Mike, Team Jeff. We got Mike's favorite saying, "We do this for y'all." We got front and back t-shirts. Check them out.
I just about to legalize here.
Yeah, we are tired. That's why we're pretty much ending it. We're hungry, tired. And we got to get ready for this overnighter we promised you guys. I ain't ready for it. In a way I am, in a way I ain't.
We knew it was coming.
We got to do what we got to do.
Jeff.com.
Got to run, boys. We're heading out too, Cynthia.
Hey, what's that link for the shirts again?
Check on my Facebook page. Check out. Actually, I'm gonna write it right here.
Speak 1 year in Ohio. I was in Ohio for a while. I was out in Cleveland. 5815 Lawn Avenue. It's been bad out there. Zulu Street on Tuesdays. A lot of cool people out there. There's a link there, guys.
Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Stay tuned for this maze video. We're gonna go ahead.
Damn, man. You're gonna maybe hop on a plane or a train, man.
Send us some tickets, or we out there. We will be gone. You got me started thinking about it, Vince.
I'm out on the back door, like, yo, let me in.
You guys have a good night, and get ready for this overnight challenge in the maze. I'm not ready for it, but I know you guys are. And check out them t-shirts. I left the link there. I'll put the link down there. Until then, stay tuned for it, guys. Everybody have a good night. Mom, love you. Everybody, stay tuned.
All right, guys.